Hello everybody and welcome back for some Swarm boss tips. We're going to walk you through how to take down every boss in this game, but first please note this video will contain spoilers, so if you want to go in fresh, I recommend skipping this video for now. Swarm features 5 unique bosses that will definitely challenge you, and first on the list is Scattershot. Scattershot is a massively upgraded version of the typical warhead enemy, and the key to success here is first identifying how he's killing you. If it's the rockets, make sure to take out the enemy's arms first. If it's the traps, aim for the shoulder cannons. This will definitely help keep you alive. Once Scattershot activates his shield, be prepared to take out the smaller enemies that will start to spawn in. From this point on, it's just rinse and repeat. Take out the enemy's shoulder cannons or arms, inflict as much damage as possible, and take out the other enemies whenever he spawns his shield. Scattershot shouldn't be too difficult to defeat. Boss number 2, however, the Basilisk, is a much greater challenge. You'll need to target his weak points located throughout his tail. Hitting one will immediately put him into a defensive mode and spawn in new enemies. Prioritize the enemy warheads so you're not being chased down by homing missiles. Try to take down the smaller enemies as quickly as possible because the Basilisk won't wait too long in defensive mode. Before you know it, he'll be back on offense, and you'll have to look out for audio cues which indicate he's getting ready to charge or he's about to make contact with you. The Basilisk aims for where he thinks you're headed, so don't swing in a straight line and use zip to quickly change direction. Next up is the Scorcher King. Just like the many eyes of the Scorcher King, there are multiple threats to concern yourself with against this boss. The key is learning how to avoid each attack type. The array of enemy lasers can be quickly destroyed when vulnerable one by one. You can even zip into an eyeball to take it out instantly, but just be aware that will put you close to the enemy's missile launcher. When the Scorcher King is invulnerable, his lasers will trap you in. They are easy to avoid though by focusing on lateral movements. Moving too far horizontally will get you caught in the lasers. When it is time to inflict damage on the boss, make sure to avoid his main eye. A blast from the central eye does serious damage. Next up is Livewire, and you're going to have to move quickly to avoid him. Both the shield phase and boss vulnerable stages require a lot of grappling. While Livewire is shielded, swing circles around him, clearing the area of electrical nodes. Otherwise, the battlefield will be littered with these traps, and you won't be able to maneuver. When the boss is vulnerable, his disc attacks become a serious threat. If you lose track of him, he's most likely right behind you. Make sure to keep moving quickly and change directions often. Use slow-mo to get hits in on the boss, especially if you have a kill streak. Okay everyone, this is your last spoiler warning before we move on. You've made it to the Hive Mind, the final boss. Speed is of the essence or you will be quickly overwhelmed. Take out the enemy tentacles as soon as possible. Slow-mo and kill streaks are your friend here. After taking out the tentacles, drop straight down into the center of the map to meet the Hive Mind up close and personal. From here, avoid the electrocuted platforms, use the tracers to build up a killing spree, and use slow-mo to inflict as much damage as possible on the boss. You'll be blasted back out to face the enemy tentacles again. Make sure to look for a weapon spawn that you can immediately grab, and remember to move quickly, focusing once again on those tentacles. The outside area is filled with multiple threats that will all disappear once you take down the tentacles. If you're able to complete this 3 times in a row, then you'll most likely be able to stand a chance against the Hive Mind. Okay everybody, that was your Swarm boss tips to help you complete the game. If you're stuck on a boss or completed the game, let us know down in the comments.